Hey yo, shout out to Black Diamond. I got them Nikes on my feet as we speak, homie. Yeah. Shout out to Mac.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Austish back to bring you another video. This video we're going to be talking about vape. Now, isn't that a wonderful subject? Now, before you click dislike, before you X out of the video, just remember that I'm not really against vaping, but I can't say I'm really for it either. I mean, most of the people, most of the community that are vapors are people that really are just douchebags, and they just really don't need the vape. And that's what this video is going to be about. It's also going to be a little bit of a life story in there. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So, first up, life story. So this happened about 5 months ago, and there's something I probably haven't told you guys yet, is I used to be somewhat addicted to nicotine. Now, that is a horrible addiction to start, guys, so if you're watching this video and you have not experienced nicotine, just don't do it, guys. It's really, it's a bad habit to get into, because first off, it costs a lot of money. Maybe not at first, maybe it seems cheap, and that's why you purchase it. But the thing is here, I used to be just like you. I used to be the guy that said, nope, it's not gonna affect me, I'm only gonna be doing it once a month or once every couple months. And it actually started out with chewing tobacco. Now, first off, that in itself was fucking disgusting the first time. I almost puked, and most people think that's really disgusting, and that's really bad for you, and to some extent, chewing tobacco is harmful to you. Now, that's not really the part I was worried about. It was more about being addicted to it, and the nicotine and all that. Something I consider even worse, this is a personal opinion after looking up and searching very many facts about it, cigarettes. Now, I have dabbled in cigarettes, and my god, guys, that stuff is, it's not the worst in the world, it's not like fucking crack cocaine, but it definitely will get you addicted. As much as you don't want to get addicted, it will get you addicted. Now granted, I did kick this addiction quite easily by just using my mind. It's all mind over matter when you get addicted. You just need to tell yourself often that you don't need it. I was somewhat addicted to chewing tobacco, mostly. I smoked here and there, and I liked it, and that was a kind of a bad thing. But I spent so much money on purchasing cigarettes and purchasing chewing tobacco. I literally have a drawer full of chew tins. If you have like a pack of cigarettes right now, or a tin of Copenhagen, you might as well finish it up right now, but after that, don't touch that shit, guys. Because unlike marijuana, that shit is very addicting. It even says so. But anyways, I bought myself a vape pen, and nothing special. Had no box mod or any of that special shit. It was just well, honestly, I think it's more classified as an e-cig, and it did have nicotine in it. That was the reason why I got it, was because I wanted to switch from cigarettes and chewing to vaping. It's classified as an e-cig because you can't really add anything onto it, really, and it doesn't last too long. It's rechargeable, but the rechargeable battery, eventually it dies out after about 8 months. Now, if you guys know the brand Views, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That is what I got. So, it's nothing special, guys, but it worked. I really did enjoy the quote-unquote vaping that I did with it, because first off, there are many flavors. In my case, Views didn't have very many flavors, but most vape brands, once you spend enough money, you will be able to have a ton of different flavor options to choose from. On top of that, it's better than smoking cigarettes because it won't yellow your teeth, it won't make you smell like crap, and it won't make it's vapor, so it doesn't really stick around for long. It's amazing. But yeah, I had a vape, and my friends saw me use it, because when I would vape once in a while, I'd vape in school, which, stupid. Very stupid idea. Don't do it. Don't be that guy. It's just the stupidest thing you can do. But I used to vape in school by having it tucked into my long sleeves or my coat, and then just rest my head, and then just kind of suck in with that. And I did that while I was taking a shit one time, and my friend was in the other stall, and he saw this smoke coming up. He's like, dude, are you smoking right now? I was like, no. And he was a cool friend of mine, so I was just like, nah, man, it's just a vape, bro. So he wanted to try it, and I was like, dude, it's got nicotine in it and all that. And he's like, it's alright, man. And I was like, okay. So I handed him the e-cig, or the vape pen, whatever you prefer to call it. And he takes a couple hits, and he didn't do very well because, guys, if you have ever tried Vuse brand, which I'm assuming most of you have not tried the brand Vuse, but when you take your first puff, your first quote-unquote drag from it, it's got a different sort of kick to it than most vapes, or even cigarettes. It honestly felt like somebody was stabbing me in the lungs, and I was just coughing my lungs out the first time I tried it, and that's exactly what happened to my friend. He didn't get very much vapor. He just started coughing everywhere. He gave it back, and he's like, that's nice, but I feel like I got kicked in the stomach. So I was like, yeah, man, that's what it is. It's nothing real special, but... So I took it back. What I don't really like is that my friend told a couple of my other friends. I mean, it's a good thing they were just my good buddies, but if he told somebody else, I could have gotten a lot of trouble. So one of my other buddies comes up to me during break time, and we're in the bathroom. And he's like, dude, I hear you got a vape pen. Could I try it just for a second, please? And being the nice guy that I am, I said sure. And I let him have some of it. And he starts coughing everywhere. Like I said, it's got a sharp pain to it that most of the vape pens don't have. He starts coughing everywhere, and he's like, oh, that's nice, bro, that's so nice. And he really enjoyed it. So what did he do? He started asking me questions of how much it is and how much the juice is and all that, and I was like, it's really not that much. And honestly, considering the price of this e-cigarette, I think it's a very, very decent buy. It's only about 17 bucks for the vape pen that lasts about 9 months. And the juice comes in packs of 2, which costs about $6 to $7, and that's what I told him. Of course, he whips out 25 bucks, and he's just like, dude, can you pick one up for me? And I was like, sure, man. I mean, I don't know why you can't, but I guess you just don't have enough connections. And I used to be that kind of guy, so I was just like, sure, man, I'll get you one. So I'm with one of my 18-year-old buddies, right? We're driving to the gas station. I give him the money. I tell him to get the Vuse original brand because my friend didn't like menthol. He got the original flavor, and the pen comes with one cartridge on the end of it, and the cartridge was original flavor, obviously. And then I asked him to buy me some cartridges for my pen because I was running low. And each one of these cartridges lasts about a pack of cigarettes. Like, it's the equivalent to a pack of cigarettes. And I went through 2 of those cartridges in one day, which is insane. And it's very easy to just keep going when you're vaping because it's not like a cigarette. It doesn't end. Like, it's not like a cigarette where you keep smoking and then it just gets to the end of your cigarette. A vape doesn't do that, which isn't very good for me because then I don't really have a sign that I should stop and I just keep going. We got the juice, we got all that shit, and we go back. The next day, I come to school, and him and his other buddy, which I'm also friends with, start like opening up the door and whistling at me, and I come over, and keep in mind, guys, the Vuse package that I had was it's in like a box, a plastic box, a see-through plastic box, with a charger that comes in it, an instruction booklet, the pen, and one cartridge. So I pull it out, and he's just like, holy shit, I'm not gonna be able to walk around like in school with this. And I was just like, it's fine, bro. It just looks like a phone sticking out of your pocket. So he didn't like that idea. He took the pen, took the cartridge, and he put the rest of it in his locker. And this is the part where I started fucking around with him. Like, I saw him going in the bathrooms and stuff with his other friend, so I pushed the door open like 5 seconds later and be like, what's going on in here? And gosh, guys, they turn around and their eyes were huge, guys. Their eyes were huge. They were so scared. And then they noticed it was me, and then they just start laughing, and a bunch of vapors coming out of their mouth, and it's kind of funny. But and then my other friend that was there, he took both of our e-cigs because I started whipping out my e-cig after he started vaping on his, and he takes both of them, he puts them both in his mouth and sucks them both at the same time. And then he lets it all out and he starts coughing. He's like, that's how you do it. You gotta get 2 of those e-cigs. And I was like, I don't know, man. These e-cigs, they have a lot of nicotine content in them. And they're just saying how shitty the original taste, the original cartridge flavor taste is, and I was like, why? And he goes, it just tastes like coffee, bro, try it. And we were just switching vape pens around and trying each other's. It did taste a lot like coffee, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but they both hated that taste, and I'm not really a huge fan of dark coffee either, but I wasn't too concerned with the taste of that, and I enjoyed the taste, so I was like, whatever. So we swapped cartridges. I said I'd give him my berry cartridge for his coffee cartridge, or original. I'm sorry, I keep calling coffee cartridge, but it just tastes so much like coffee. And then we just went on our ways, and now every once in a while you'll see us in the classroom and you'll see a little cloud next to us. Now on to the second part of this video, the vaping community. Now, the vaping community, I can consider myself a part of it, I guess, since I do vape, and I go on vape websites, try to talk to vapors, go in vape shops and all that. But I don't really enjoy being a part of the vaping community, unfortunately, and there's reasons for that. The couple of reasons why is, first off, the vapors that I know, which is 80% of the vapors in general, but no, the vapors I see online, the vapors I see in the halls, the vapors I see outside of my school, the vapors I see that are adults, most of them are douchey little motherfuckers, and they think they're so cool because they vape. They're like, oh, I got a vape pen, bro. And they'll just blow the fucking vape right in your face. Like, they think they're so cool because they have a vape pen, and they think they have a big cock or some shit like that. And some of them are so douchey that they're like, they don't even get nicotine in them. Now, guys, I'm not saying that if you like smoking, if you haven't smoked but you like the way smoking is, and you want to get nicotine, you want to get a cartridge or some juice without nicotine in it, I guess that's fine, guys, if that's your preference. But when you start acting like you're a hotshot because you're walking around with, oh, no juice in my vape pen, blowing it in your face, walking around, oh, I'm cool, just acting like a straight up douche, I really can't respect you guys. I'm sorry. Honestly, in my opinion, if you're gonna buy a vape pen, I think you should be like 18 or just a little bit older than that, because vaping isn't really that cool, guys. It's honestly not. Yeah, you can blow a cloud, so can every other person that takes anything, any form of smoke, and blows it out of their mouth. Anyone can do it, so you don't have to act like a douchebag just because you think you're so cool because you can blow clouds, bro. If you're addicted to cigarettes and you're switching over to vape, I think that's one of the best ideas you can do for your health and for the health of others. Because like I said, it doesn't leave any smell, it's not as horribly harmful as tobacco is, and you know, all that stuff. But really, that's what I think vape pens should be used for in vaping in general. You should only vape if you really need to, like if you really have an addiction and you're trying to kick it, which I didn't have I wasn't hardcore addicted, but I was kind of addicted, guys. Like, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy wasting all my money. I could have had $500 saved up instead of spending all the money on drugs that I did, which was mostly nicotine, and that is why I purchased a vape pen. I've had a lot of seniors, just straight up douchebags, like, mostly not in my school, but in other schools. Like, I talked to some seniors from other schools, and I will be making a couple videos about this, but a couple videos of this describing it more in detail. But I just don't like seniors who think they're just, or even freshmen, or, you know what, I don't like anybody who buys a vape pen and is a douchebag to you, like, honestly. And then he's like, oh, you think you're so cool because you do drugs? Guess what, I vape clouds. And I was like, dude, you're such a fucking doucher. And that is, I'm not going to finish the rest of that story, but it's just a little taste of what is going to come up soon in my videos. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a long commentary. Hope you guys have a nice day. I'm really enjoying my day. And stay away from nicotine, guys, especially if you're younger. It's a horrible habit to get into. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content, and leave a comment in the comment section below if you're one of those fucking douchey vapors. I will come into your room tonight and I'll smash your mod box, bro. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, leave a comment in the comment section below of your opinions on vape, because I'm open-minded. I honestly have an open mind about vaping in general, not the vaping community, but I have an open mind about vaping in general. Anyways, guys, hope you have a great day. All that jazz. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
This shit make a nigga just wanna ride. Reminisce when I have the morning appetite. Applejack and doctor that I hit the TV died. And a maniac, the only thing that give me peace of mind. I'm a maniac, right? Him and at the enemy that lied. Tell a story that I never glory 25. Not to worry, heavy worry over, come and see euphoria. And that's a covenant I put on every tribe. Ain't nobody go tie your shoe. Nobody go abide by your rule. Nobody horn your gun. How come your tongue say
yo,
then
bro,
kill
you
my
see that
mood? Like
audio?
speed
Yo,
living
we
in the
gotta
world
put this
you
shit
know.
on
Little
Snapchat,
old me,
bro.
feeling
Let's
like a
go.
live fire. Bet I put some new tires on a lightning bolt till I reckon to a pole like a right to vote. I'm from the bottom of the
See all
jungle,
that smoke,
living
bro?
in the bottom of the food chain. When you get a new
I
chain,
did because
nigga,
my
from
parents
you
are
a new
assholes,
name, one
and
strike
I'm a
bang, you
rebel.
cigarette look alike.